my name's Karmjeet.
And I just want to let you know we're doing a newcomer series, so I just want to talk to you a little bit about your experience moving here and what that's been like for you. So thanks for taking time out of your day, and I think we can just get right into it.
Okay, sure, let's do it.
Yeah. So I want to start off with where were you born and raised, and like where did you grow up? What was the experience like? And then what was your journey coming to Calgary?
So I was born in India, in Madhya Pradesh. That's where we lived for the first 5 or 6 years of my life, and then we moved to Punjab, where my ancestors are from. My parents are from a farming family, um, we lived there until I was 13 or 14, and that's when we came to Canada when I was 14 years old.
Just wondering what your journey was like coming here. So did you come here with your family, and like how old were you around that time?
Yeah, so I came with my parents and two of my other sisters. We're five sisters, and I was 14 when I came here, and yeah, we just moved here with my whole family.
So what brought your family to the city?
I think my parents just wanted to give their kids a better opportunity at life, like a safer environment and better educational opportunities. So that's why they moved here.
So just to kind of get like a rough time frame, how long have you been here? So and based on that, would you consider yourself a newcomer to the city?
We've been here for 20 years, so no, and I don't consider myself a newcomer at this point.
Yeah, and then what were your early experiences like here? Like how did you adapt and just were you scared moving here or were you excited?
No, I wasn't scared. I was very excited to move here. My sister lived here, and my oldest sister, and we had always wanted to come be with her. We were all very excited to come start our new life here. I think I was too young to kind of have a anxiety about it, about like the challenges that we might have faced when we moved here. I was just excited. I was just sad about leaving my dog behind. That's the only thing I remember.
And if you can think of one like major challenge that you had to come overcome moving here, what would you say that was?
Um, like I said, when I was 14 when I moved here, I can't really say that there was any big challenges. I just remember when I went to school, I started here in grade 9 when I came here. It was just a little bit different. I think maybe some of the teachers and maybe some of the students from Canada maybe treated immigrants a little bit differently. So I did find that a little bit intimidating. But I didn't like brood upon that. I kind of just, ignored that part of my school experience and just kind of focused on what I enjoyed and yeah, made new friends and stuff.
So after pursuing your high school education, did you move to post-secondary? And then what did you pursue if you did?
Yeah, I after I finished high school, I took a year off after and then just kind of worked and traveled a little bit. But then I went to SAIT and did my respiratory therapy diploma, which took 3 years. And that's what I've been doing since then. I've been working as a respiratory therapist for the last 11 years now, 12 years.
And then during that time, have you moved around at all or have you just stayed in Calgary?
No, I've lived in a few different places. I moved to Lethbridge during the last year of my college to do my hospital practicum. And then I lived in Winnipeg for 4 years, where I worked full time as a respiratory therapist. And then I moved to Saudi Arabia for 1 year. I took a contract job there. And while I was there, I traveled like in the Middle East and parts of Europe. So that was a lot of fun.
So then in the end, why did you decide to settle down in Calgary? What brought you back here?
I always knew I would come back to Calgary. Even when I moved to all those different places, I always knew that I would come back home. Calgary is my home, even more than like India has ever felt home to me. I think I just came here at a younger age than maybe some other people do. And I feel like Calgary, Canada is my home. So I was always going to come back here.
And then what has been your greatest joy moving here?
Um, I love living in Canada. I can't imagine. I never think about like moving anywhere else. People talk about moving to the States or somewhere else. I love living here. I think as a woman coming from India, I've experienced a lot of independence here. I feel like I have a lot more power over my own life. I have a successful career that I'm very proud of. And I think there's just more choices and opportunities, especially for women in Canada.